Title fight time here at Foxwoods Resort Casino. Lion Fight 58, our third of what's four bouts. It's Brett the Threat Hlavacek and Joey Furious George. In a matchup of a Lion Fight veteran against the guy in Joey George, who's fighting on Lion Fight for his first time, Nathan Carnage Corbett.
Yeah, Brett Hlavacek, he's like the most experienced Lion Fight fighter. This will be his 10th appearance here. He's won 2 times title, currently champion, and of course defending tonight against Joey Furious George. You know, he's a young, tough man, and he said, I've come here for a knockout. I'm going to knock him out in 3 rounds. So this will be a great matchup for the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, Hlavacek, title holder in both the light heavyweight and the Cruiserweight. So trying to defend it tonight. Back to the ring, and our announcer, Michael Vale.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our next fighter to the ring, Joey Furious George.
Hey guys, it's Joey George from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. I'm 32 years old. I've been fighting Muay Thai for about 10 years. Before that, I was a Kung Fu and a kickboxer. And I'm fighting tonight for the North American title. And I'm looking to bring it back home to Canada for my family and my fans. And I'm looking to finish the fight. I'm thinking I should be able to put him away by the 3rd round.
So prediction time early on for Joey Furious George. What a debut potentially, Nathan Carnage Corbett, if maybe he's Nostradamus.
This is a huge debut for him to step right up. I mean, he actually hasn't had a fight for 1 year, but in saying that, his last fight was by a KO. He's a knockout artist. He loves to fight, and you know, he's full of confidence. He believes well and truly that he can stop the man himself, the threat tonight here.
Told us he believes this is just his time. The son of a Kung Fu black belt. Kickboxing was always in the blood. Said that they watch videos at the gym. Both he and his brothers. Also has a couple of sons, one of which is already training in Muay Thai. So Joey Furious George, 32 years old, and making his first appearance on Lion Fight, trying to dethrone Brett the Threat Hlavacek. Back to the ring for our next fighter, and Michael Vale.
And now let's welcome his opponent to the ring, Brett the Threat Hlavacek.
My name is Brett Hlavacek. I'm fighting out of Brooklyn, New York. This will be my 9th fight with Lion Fight, and tonight I'll be fighting for the North American Cruiserweight title. I'll be fighting Joey George from Canada. It's going to be an excellent fight. I've seen him fight a lot, and I'm looking forward to it tonight.
Just like Bazooka Joe Stripling, a little bit less than 4 months since we last saw Brett the Threat Hlavacek. Lion Fight 54 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His fight went the distance with Ardani Mora, but ready to defend the title. Waretown, New Jersey, and now Brooklyn, New York, for the former high school wrestler who gave up college scholarships to pursue martial arts and found his way to Muay Thai, and now one of the most veteran Lion Fight fighters and one of the most technical out there, Carnage.
Yeah, like Brett the Threat Hlavacek, he's got the most IQ of any fighter I've ever seen. I would say it's fair to say he's the best Muay Thai fighter in America. All-rounded, skilled, smart, patient, powerful, tough, and look, you know, he's defending his belt tonight. It's an honor to be here calling it, of course, and we're looking forward to seeing 5 rounds of action. But if not, the George says, like you said, I'm going to stop him in 3.
So a couple hours from New York City for Brett the Threat Hlavacek. Can he defend the title tonight? We're about to see. Back to the ring and Michael Vale.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the action started. Our next bout is the co-main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 5 rounds and is for the Lion Fight North American Cruiserweight title. The 3 judges scoring this bout will be Mike Mina, David Torelli, and Sue Sanaded. And the referee in charge, Brian Miner. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, official weight 184 pounds. He has a professional record of 6 wins, 2 losses from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joey Furious George. And now let's welcome his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 61 inches tall, official weight 184 pounds. He has a professional record of 19 wins, 5 losses. From Brooklyn, New York, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the current Lion Fight North American Light Heavyweight Champion and the reigning and defending Lion Fight North American Cruiserweight Champion, Brett the Thread Hlavacek.
Gentlemen, you give your instructions. If I say down, you stand and fighter goes to the neutral corner, stays there. If I say break, you break. Touch gloves, please. Good luck to you both.
Well, expect a lively atmosphere for this one. Brett the Thread Hlavacek, fighting a couple hours outside of Brooklyn, rented a 50-person bus, a party bus, coming up to see him. And hoping to put on a show tonight. Tail of the tape, Carnage.
Yeah, look, Joey George has the height advantage, and of course Brett Hlavacek has the fight advantage here. He's got so much more experience. It's a step up for Joey. So let's just see how this battle turns out.
What we've learned about Brett Hlavacek, almost a Muay Thai chameleon. He can adjust his style to basically anything that his opponents throw at him.
Yeah, just so much experience. He's been doing it since he's 12 years of age.
Hard shot to the outside of that low kick. Gets us started.
You just see him waiting there perfectly.
Almost got the sweep. Able to counter the kick from George. Starts the knee game.
You want to see George if he can use that height advantage tonight. Some good head kicks, maybe coming over the top with elbows. Long push kicks.
First round, always a feeling out process. Big left that time for George, coming with the overhand right, and came down with the axe elbow.
Yeah, he's aggressive. They call him the Furious. Let's see how furious he can be. Brett's not going to rush in. He's going to take his time. He's going to make sure that he gets all his ranges perfect. And counter.
Joey George told us he would be on the attack early on, and Brett Hlavacek also told us he'd be ready for it. He was expecting it.
He's always ready.
Little outside chop from George. Caught him with the right, stunned him a little bit.
That was a heavy right hand. You can see there, Brett felt that, so he tied him up, went straight for the clinch. Nice double arm lock around the body. Ties him up well.
One of the things Joey George wanted to avoid tonight.
That might fire Brett up. That's what we want to see. You want to see him fired up. Just come out of that gate early.
That clinch game, though, smart from Hlavacek, because George told us he doesn't want any part of that.
Now, he come from a kickboxing background, Kung Fu as well.
And locks him up, knee exchange, and a big takedown for the Threat.
You saw that, he almost landed straight on his head. That could have knocked him out right there, and that's the danger of the takedown in the clinch. Good counter leg kick there by Joey.
Inside of a minute left here in our opening round. Kick catch, second takedown right against the ropes.
Yeah, you got to be careful kicking the body to the Threat. He's going to catch it every time, and you're going to end up on the canvas.
Our Donnie Moore tried it a bit at 54 in Albuquerque.
He's going to sweep you every time. He's just too experienced with the clinch game.
If memory serves, several first-round takedowns in that one. Inside 20 seconds here in our opening round. The first of what could be 5. Lion Fight 58 and the North American Cruiserweight title.
You see Brett just trying to create space in the clinch there, so he can use his elbows, pushing the face away. The final 5 seconds of this fight. This round, should I say, Matt.
A good start for these two. The title holder Hlavacek and the challenger Furious George. And certainly no disappointment with the first 3 rounds there. Ringside here at Foxwoods, Matt Martucci, Nathan Carnage Corbett, and our special guest, the CEO and the owner of Lion Fight, Scott Kent. Hi, boss.
Thanks, guys, for having me. Appreciate seeing you guys back here again. That's exciting stuff.
Yeah, what a start that we had with the strip league fight.
What what an amazing athlete. You look at the guy and you think, you see a muscle guy and, you know, he's going to get destroyed. And Joe, you could hit him with a 2x4 and he's going to keep coming. And he certainly showed that again tonight. Same thing in Albuquerque.
Yeah, I said that to Nathan before. We've seen him for about 6.5 rounds at this point, and there's always a trick up his sleeve, it seems like.
And he's such a personality. He's a character. People love him. Everybody here was standing and cheering after that fight. It was great for him. It was great for Muay Thai in America.
And a lot of big things, though, not just here at Foxwoods coming for the Lion Fight promotion. Busy month of August. We wrap up. We're headed to Scandinavia at the end of the month.
Gentlemen, get your passports. We're going to Sweden soon. We'll be there for a fight on the 31st. 2 world title fights, guys.
Gothenburg. Let's do Lion Fight Gothenburg.
Yeah, not only on the men's side, but the ladies as well. Amy Perney and the legend, Lomini Santai.
You just saw there, straight off the bell there. George just come over the top of that straight right hand.
And also part of Lion Fight 59, Magnus the Crazy Viking Anderson. So a lot to be excited about. Speaking of excitement, big teep that time for George.
Hit that teep right in the chest, almost in the chin. You watch Brett, he just sort of waits for them and he whips that left kick up to the head. He's had a few knockouts with that over his career.
We felt the confidence the other day from
And
George.
a big uppercut there.
Big uppercut.
George said he was doing a lot of boxing training. And you can see right now those hands are firing well from him. He's got that range, he's got the height. Brett's just getting pushed back there.
Spinning kick. And able to lock him up. Clinch time.
You can see there, like George just knows right now just to tie on from the clinch. Don't try and work too much, just create no space. Just hold him tight, let the referee break the fight.
And got him against the ropes, flipped him out! Joey George certainly making an impression here at Lion Fight 58.
The furious and the threat.
Halfway through this second round.
This what Thai boxing's all about. It's super exciting.
Kick catch, but landed the combination. George, Hlavacek potentially in trouble here.
Just that range, he's having a hard time getting that distance. And George is just moving so well on the outside. Dumping up his kicks, gets the sweep.
One big sweep of the takedown. Another one for Hlavacek. Too much of a veteran to back down from a challenge.
You can see more hands and elbows from George.
George wondering out loud the other day, could Brett the Threat stay in front of him for 5 rounds? We're not even through 2 just yet.
Almost reversed the clinch on him.
Trying to go in hard for George. Comes down with the axe elbow, hit him with the left elbow, couple of them snuck him in.
Beautiful little sneaky elbows from the clinch. Brett goes for the spinning elbow.
And spinning back fist there for George.
Oh, and an inside elbow too there.
Big
Looks
shot.
like he's got him on the chin.
Caught him with the right. Here he goes.
Brett's looking a little bit shaken there from that one.
Down to our final 10 seconds. And inside of it, end of 2 rounds.
The threat has been shaking a little.
Carnage, you have to love the elbows, right?
That elbow there, that was a close one. He just checked, as you can see at the end of the round, he just checked his head, was he bleeding or not? And he survived that one.
Well, Scott Kent, Joey George has been waiting for an opportunity. That's what he told us 2 rounds into this thing. I think he has it.
Yeah, we get so many guys here that want to fight for Lion Fight from all over the world. Joey's one of those guys.
If you have a look here on the replay, Joey just comes in with those big hands, pushes him over the ropes. Just that forward pressure, he's just constantly trying to take it to him. Goes for the beautiful sweep takedown. Only 2 rounds down, and what a solid fight so far. There's those elbows from the inside. He tries to get some space there and push that left elbow in.
Seconds.
Joey George, what a start here in the first couple rounds from Kitchener, Ontario.
He said he was going to knock him out in 3, so let's see, it's the 3rd round. Will his wish be true? Will his prediction be true?
His coach in his corner, crew Chris Gregg. And his manager, Aline Hawk, also here.
We got the threat over there.
You ready? You ready?
Just want to fight him up. He's got to come home strong. There's no time wasted now. We're in round 3. Is that little kick? He popped it up.
Tape for Hlavacek. Might be some blood in that mouth.
Slipping well.
Scott, I mean, I guess this is what you expected when you brought Joey George in here against a veteran like Brett Hlavacek.
Yeah, absolutely. We want a guy that's going to press the action. You know, Brett's been a veteran. He's been around for so many fights. He knows what he's doing. It looks like his face is a little red. He might have got cut there a little bit. But we've not seen Brett push like this in quite a while. So Joey's really bringing the fight to him.
Who was the confidence of Joey George?
Nice elbow. Yeah, that was a great elbow counter. Hit him on the chest. Even last fight for Brett the Threat, he got pushed for 5 rounds as well. And tonight, like, he's getting really pushed by Joey George.
Matt Martucci, Nathan Carnage Corbett, the Riot Fight CEO, Scott Kent. Our first title fight of the night, main event still to come. They put him to Sleepwalker, AK-47 Bradford. It's already been an exciting night of professional full rules Muay Thai. Locked up again, trading some knees.
He's doing the right thing there, Joey, just holding tight in the clinch, getting back to using his range. He's got so much range on him, height. He needs to use that for his advantage. He's sneaking little knee on the inside. You can see he's peeling his hand as he wants to use that for the elbow.
Knee exchange. And was able to spin him back.
See the threat here, go for the top.
And a big takedown. Third one of this bout for Brett Hlavacek.
You can see he was just waiting to set that up. He was just waiting for the timing. Little heated elbow exchange from the fighters.
Got him with the spinning right elbow.
It was a great tactic there by the threat. Just missed him, but bit of spinning kick there, a bit of kung fu in the center ring here.
Right in front of our vantage point. Riot Fight veteran and the Furious are new on the scene.
The 30 seconds has got, if the Furious got 30 seconds to make his wish to bring home a win in 3 rounds. Can he do it? Will the threat let him?
Trying to come in hard. Final 20 seconds.
As he locks him up.
Came back with the elbow. Couple of them for Furious George. Final 10 seconds. 3 furious rounds, if you will.
Another spinning elbow and missed. Jump kick sweep.
And that's the end of 3. Bring on 2 more here on CBS Sports Network. Start of the 4th round here in our North American Cruiserweight title bout. Lion Fight 58. Matt Martucci, Nathan Carnage Corbett, and the Lion Fight CEO, Scott Kent. It's been 9 minutes of non-stop action between Joey Furious George and Brett the Threat Hlavacek, and it continues with another takedown.
It's going to be an interesting round, Matt. I think that the threat really has to show his experience here tonight. Step it up a little bit more. Land some clean shots.
Kick catch. And again, have to be careful. Set him right up for the takedown.
If you're gonna kick him in the body, you're gonna get caught every time. It's better off going to the head or to the leg.
Missed on the combo, but came back and connected with that left.
He's going high with the guard now in the clinch. That's going to stop George from throwing the elbows inside.
Scott, what initially drew you to Joey George?
You know, he was one of those guys that has the reputation of being very aggressive. And I think that's what our fans want to see. We try and bring in aggressive fighters and push the action. And I think he certainly delivered that here tonight.
Went a little way with the left after the kick catch by Hlavacek. continues to deliver.
It's always exciting when you get a fighter that just wants to fight. You're just going to push forward and just go for it. It's going to make it hard for any of his opponents in the future. Not to mention right now, the threat himself.
Snap the left, comes down with the axe elbow.
That was straight on the side of the ear as well. And the inside axe elbow again.
And just warned there that time by Brian Miner, the elbow's not coming down.
Yeah, they don't like the 12 to 6. They ban that elbow 12 to 6. Goes for the inside leg kick that flips over. See, he cut his ear. What did I say? Hit him on the ear. His ear's bleeding.
And that left ear tried to land this spinning left elbow. Hlavacek.
That's the one I saw. He's cut him straight across the ear. He's busted him up. Spinning elbow but missed.
George setting up the knee. Got him against the ropes. Couple more as we wind down the 4th round.
He's in a battle here tonight. Hlavacek is certainly having a hard night in the office. As the furious George just keeps steamrolling forward. With knees to the body, elbows to the head. Constant pressure.
Came back with that left elbow down to 10 seconds. Brett Hlavacek, I hate to say this, looking gassed at the end of this 4th round.
He's just looking gassed. He's looking a little bit weathered.
He looks a little lost.
He looks a little lost.
He's taking some big shots.
I don't think he was expecting to have so much pressure from the furious George. And you know, of course, it's a 5-round fight. We have one more round in the bag to go, but so far the furious is coming forward. He's winning this fight at this point. Can the threat come home with his experience and get a knockout?
Well, Scott Kent, we talked about Sweden, first trip for Lion fight. That's coming up. But then there's a trip back to Las Vegas in September, late September.
Yeah, we're back September 21st to the Las Vegas Event Center again. Another outdoor fight in Las Vegas. It'll be nice to be home and actually drive to a fight. And I know you guys love to travel. We've had such a great time traveling around the world. And Sweden's going to be great, but it'll be nice to be back in Vegas. It's the weekend of the Life is Beautiful Festival, so it's going to be an amazing, crazy weekend. So everybody make plans to come check out Lion Fight.
I know one of the things that you've been trying to do with Lion Fight, you want to showcase the ladies as well. That Lomani Santai fight and Amy Perning, who we saw at 54, that's going to be one for the ages potentially.
Yeah, they're the 2 best female fighters in the world at that weight. So it's thrilled to have them fight for the Lion Fight World title.
Always good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The furious and the threat, 5th and final round. Will the experience of the threat be enough to get this win? Will the furiousness be enough for George to take it home to Canada? The North American Cruiserweight title.
And this would just be step 1 for Joey George. Pretty much everyone who fights on this promotion wants to eventually be a world champion. Coming in with the left. Snaps it up with the jump knee. Little counter from Hlavacek, but not much.
You see the intensity on his face. George is just grinning, hanging on and kneeing.
Big combo, stunned him again. They try to sneak that left in. Has done a good job of that all night. Kind of tested him with the left.
It's a turn of the tides here, change of the tides. You can see Joey George in the clinch now is actually dominating. He's throwing knees, he's scoring. He's taking the master into deep water.
Minute into our 5th and final round, North American Cruiserweight title fight. It's been one to remember. Joey George from Kitchener, Ontario, and Brett the Threat Hlavacek. George, again, kick catch, but that time it backfired.
Rapid punches, nothing to daze him, but just put him on the canvas, has to get back up.
Came into the midsection, locked up in the clinch. This has to be a big last minute, 20 seconds for Brett Hlavacek. I don't think he's done enough.
He hasn't done enough to win this fight on points, but he's got what it takes to whip something special out.
Good catch.
If he wants to do it, he's got a minute left.
Couple jump knees in the left elbow coming down for George. This isn't even our main event, just our co-main. Put him to sleep, Walker. AK-47 Bradford still to come.
There's a little elbow on the inside. You see, I think there's a little cut there over the eyebrow of George, just between the center of the eyes.
Big takedown, another drop for George, who is now cut.
Big takedown. Both gentlemen are bleeding here. With 30 seconds to go in the 5th and final round. There's a spinning elbow attempt.
Inside 30 seconds, what does Hlavacek have up his sleeve to finish this fight?
Goes for the sweep, goes for the dump. Can't execute it. The blood's just pouring down George's face.
George sensing that maybe this is it.
The threat's bleeding from the ear. Push kick in the face.
Final 10. Just got the signal.
He knows it's over.
And Hlavacek just going to dance his way out. 5 rounds. It goes the distance. North American Cruiserweight title fight. And a big-time debut for Joey Furious George out of Kitchener, Ontario.
That was the biggest debut ever for the Joey the Furious George. He got a little cut there in the 5th round, but nothing that he won't wear proud. After he come home super strong. We'll have to go to the judges on that one, but I think he might have got that win. He might be heading back to Canada with the title belt wrapped around his waist. But we'll just have to see what the judges have to say about that.
Furious George, Joey George, who signed with Lion Fight just over 3 months ago, and self-described as finding his way through the trenches for a while, waiting for an opportunity. He certainly had it tonight. He took advantage of it to the fullest extent, and now could potentially be a Lion Fight champion.
Like I said, he wanted to be a world champion one day, and that's a beautiful first step to get the North American title belt around his waist. And look, the future is bright for this young man, we should say. He's only 32. He's got the heart of a lion. He's hungry. Hard night in the office for Brett the Threat. Hlavacek.
Yes, can still see the blood on that left ear. 2 straight fights now where he's been taking the distance by his opponents.
Yeah, you can just see he's walking around the ring. He looks frustrated. I think he's upset with himself. Maybe he started a bit slow, I'm not sure, but in fairness to say, Joey Furious George didn't give him a gap to breathe tonight, so both gentlemen fought extremely well.
He told us he just thought it was his time.
Look at that, rapid punches, rapid punches, rapid punches. He's like, if you're going to catch my leg, I'm going to punch anyway.
Judge's decision coming up between Joey George, Brett the Threat Hlavacek, next on CBS Sports Network. And one of the highest IQ Muay Thai fighters out there, Brett Hlavacek, has been taking the distance. This time, Joey Furious George. We go into the ring for the judge's decision, and our ring announcer, Michael Vale.
Ladies and gentlemen, to 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Both judges, Mike Mina and David Torelli, scored about the same, 50-45, and Judge Sue Sanadad scores about 48-47 for your winner by unanimous decision. And new Lion Fight North American Cruiserweight Champion, Joey Furious George. To present the belt, let's welcome Lion Fight World Cruiserweight Champion Chip Maraza Pollard.
Joey Furious George, what a night for him. 32 years old, and it was in fact his time. The son of a former Kung Fu black belt. First amateur fight was at 19. He's been at this for 13 years and fighting his way through the trenches. And tonight, he locks up a Cruiserweight title belt.
Yeah, you see that big right hand there, just ate that on the chin. Just a super aggressive fighter, coming forward all night long. Got dumped on his head early, but then just kept pressing forward. Almost threw him, or did throw him over the ropes into the crowd. Another big takedown sweep there. The Threat looked strong early, but the Furious George, he just kept pushing forward and took the win home. New Lion Fight champion.
And that spinning back fist from before. what really felt like Joey George had arrived on the scene for this fight tonight. His 7th career professional Muay Thai victory, and it's one he'll likely remember for the rest of his life. The night that he took down Brett the Threat Hlavacek, Joey Furious George, a new Lion Fight North American Cruiserweight champion. Folks, that was just our co-main event tonight.
Yeah, that was a huge scalp to take, an absolute huge scalp to take home to Canada. And with the belt wrapped around his waist, but well done to him, top effort.
Gets the congratulations and receives the belt from Chip Maraza Pollard, who fought last time here at Foxwoods. Another Lion Fight